So what does a real estate agent actually make here in the state of Texas? Stick around. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you're a new agent and you like videos about tips and how to succeed and grow your business here in the real estate industry, you found the right channel. Now today we're talking about what an actual real estate agent makes here in the state of Texas. And according to salary.com, it's $41,171. Yeah, I know, that kind of hurts a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, you thought the average real estate agent made six figures. No, that's not it. Average is $41,171. So I'm going to use that number. We're going to break some things down here. We're going to take some list price, break them down with percentages of commissions, show you what you need to sell, how many homes you need to sell to get to that average of $41,171. Now, according to Zillow.com, the average list price here in the state of Texas of a home is $279,000. So we're going to use that $279,000. We're going to use a 3% commission because normally you're going to be on the buy side or you're going to be on the sell side, and the average commission is 6%. So we're going to divide that in half because usually you're going to be on one side. So we're going to use 3% as your commission on that. So let's take that sell price of $279,000. Let's use a 3% commission. And let's say you got 100% of that. You're going to collect $83.70 total. So that's 100% of your commission you put in your pocket, $83.70. So how many homes do you have to sell to get to that $41.71? 5 homes. Not so bad, right? Well, remember, you have a brokerage. So when you become a real estate agent, you're going to sign up with a brokerage, and that brokerage is going to take part of that commission. Now, depends on your brokerage, depends on how your commission splits are set up, they're going to vary. Every brokerage is different. So I'm just going to use some scenarios that are at my brokerage. So for instance, if the brokerage gives you a lead, it's a 50-50 split there, okay? So with that, using this same scenario, that's going to bring your commissions down to $41.85. Now, if we use that number, now you've got to sell 10 homes to get to that average real estate agent salary. So another commission split situation that we have in our brokerage is if you bring in your own business, your own SOI, so the commission split there is a little bit different. So now it's a 70-30, 70% to the agent. So let's use that scenario and break it down here real quick. So we're using that $279,000, 3%. Now you're going to collect 70%. So now you're putting in $58, $59 in your pocket. Now you only have to sell 7 homes to be average. So I know you didn't get into this business to be average. I know you didn't get in this business to make just $41,000 a year. Hey, if that's your goal, that's all you want to make, fine. There you go. There's your numbers. There's what you need to do to get there. But when I interview agents or bringing them on board, one of the questions is, what's your goal? How much income do you want to bring in? And the answer to that question is always, almost definitely, $100,000. So we're going to use $100,000, use everything else, all these little scenarios, keep those all the same, and see how many homes we have to sell to reach that $100,000 mark. So here we go. We're using that $279,000 sell price, 3% commission, collecting 100% of that. We're going to have to sell 12 homes. Hey, that's not so bad. That seems doable. But remember, we're going to have those brokerage splits. So let's look at it with that 50% split there. Now we got to sell 24 homes. Now with that number, you're going to have to do a little bit more work, right? So now let's look at it. If you brought in your own business using that 70-30 split, now you're going to have to sell 17 homes. So as you can see with these numbers here, to reach that $100,000 mark, you're going to have to do some work, and you're going to have to create your own business so you can keep a majority of your split commissions. Now remember, those split commissions, like in our brokerage, that 70-30, when you're bringing your own business, that 30% goes to your cap, and once you reach that cap, then you can collect that 100%. So that's the goal. That's what I always push to the agents in our office is get that SOI. Keep as much as that commission as you can. Hit that cap, collect 100%. Once you hit there, man, it's great to collect 100% of that commission. So here's a couple of things that you need to do as a new agent. Number one is make sure you choose the right broker. I did a video a while back about choosing your brokerage. You know, some 5 questions you need to ask when interviewing that brokerage. Check out that video there, but that's important because of those commission splits like I just talked about. The better you can get those, the more money you're going to put in your pocket. Another thing is start building your brand. I don't care if you're licensed yet, if you're just now starting to get your license, if you're studying, start letting people know what you're doing. Let them know that you're studying to be real estate agents, so when you do get licensed, they know who to go to. Now, if you're already licensed and you're already with a brokerage, you should already be branding yourself. And by that, I mean you need to get your face out there in front of people, whether it's on video like this, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, put your face out there. As many people need to know what you do for a living and who you are. Now, a couple of ways you can do this is other agents in your office or maybe friends that are agents, ask them if you can hold an open house. And with that open house, you can also do like a house tour video or something like that. That way you can promote that house, maybe bring in a buyer for that agent. It's a, you know, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type deal. So that's another way you can brand yourself. Anyway, I hope this video gives you more of a realistic idea of what you need to do to set those goals so you can reach that maximum income. And I'll tell you what, you can do it. I mean, this is one of those businesses that if you work hard enough, you can do it, you can accomplish those goals. All right, message me below if you have any questions. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.